How can you make your offer stand out in a seller's market? Believe it or not, we are still in a seller's market here in Hamblen County. And homes that are priced right, prepared to go on the market, and use professional photography are typically going to sell within about 7 to 10 days. So we do see multiple offers on those homes. How do you make your offer stand out? One thing I'm going to tell you that you're probably not going to hear from very many agents, you need to make sure the buyer's agent you're working with is a likable person. You want to pick the agent who's going to be the bulldog for you, who's going to represent you, but you also want an agent that other agents like and respect. And believe it or not, at the end of the day, when offers are very similar and the seller says, well, who would you pick? Which offer of these would you pick if it were you? And believe me, I've had sellers ask me this. I look at who the agents are. Who do I think has the best shot of getting this deal to the closing table? And that's the one I advise them on, and I tell them why. So make sure you have an agent who is respected among their peers. Second thing I'm going to tell you is put your best offer in writing the first go around. A lot of people say, well, if it goes to highest and best, I could do this. A lot of sellers are tired of playing this highest and best game. So if they get 4 or 5 offers, whoever put the best foot forward on the initial offer is going to be who gets the house. When it comes to financing, we all talk about, oh, we're pre-approved. Most of the time, the pre-approvals that I get are just pre-qualifications. So somebody's pulled their credit, and based on information they have verbally been given, they've said, oh yeah, they qualify for the loan. A true pre-approval means that your credit, your income, your employment, all that has actually been verified by the lender. The only things you're really needing to get a final approval are a contract on a house so they can do the appraisal, they can do the title search. So what I would suggest, if you have only been pre-qualified, go back to your lender and say, hey, tell me what you need to give me a true pre-approval where my credit, my employment, my income, all that's verified. All we need is to get a house under contract, get the appraisal, get the title search done. Because a true pre-approval holds a lot more weight than just a pre-qual letter stating, yeah, we pulled their credit, they qualify. The last thing I would tell you is to be flexible with your terms. A lot of times, if we have a seller who's going to need some time after closing to get out, we put that in the agent remarks on the MLS. So make sure that your agent is communicating to you anything like that that they see. Does the seller prefer to use a specific title company? Do they need 2 weeks possession of the home after the closing? Be flexible with those. Be willing to negotiate that to help the seller out. They'll be more likely to accept your offer.